We often overlook the subtle and nuanced ways our feline companions express their affection, sometimes mistaking their quiet attachment for simple indifference. Unlike their canine counterparts, they will not necessarily greet us at the door with enthusiastic leaps and bounds, nor will they throw a dramatic fit if we are away for just 1 hour. When observing your cat, you might even find yourself wondering if they feel any genuine attachment to you at all, or if you are merely a convenient source of warmth, sustenance, and predictable routine. However, the truth of the matter is that cats are indeed capable of a deep, silent, and utterly sincere form of love, a love that is devoid of theatrical displays or unnecessary drama. They feel no need to prove anything to anyone. Their affections manifest in everyday, almost imperceptible rituals. If you truly desire to unlock the secrets of your cat's heart and fully understand the depth of their feelings, all you need to do is commit to becoming a more observant and attentive companion. Let us now reveal 11 telltale signs that indicate your cat truly loves you, demonstrating their affection in their own unique way. After carefully considering these signs, you might just begin to see your feline friend in a whole new and more appreciative light. Sign number 1. The slow blink. Picture in your mind's eye this scene. Your cat looks directly at you, their eyes soft and relaxed, and then slowly, deliberately closes their eyelids. They are not merely looking away or squinting. Rather, they are sending you a non-verbal message, a silent communication that says, "I am here, I am calm, and you pose no threat to me." In the field of animal psychology, this particular gesture is widely known as a kitty kiss. It is not a physical touch, but rather an intimate act of trust and affection, communicated through a deliberate pause and a gentle, comforting rhythm. If you respond to your cat with a slow blink of your own, they will likely repeat the gesture, thereby confirming, this is not a random action, it is our special connection, a bond that exists only between the two of us. When you witness that look, know in your heart that they are sharing their inner peace and tranquility with you, and cats never open themselves up in such a vulnerable way to those whom they do not trust implicitly. Sign number 2. Gentle love bites. Imagine this: you are relaxing comfortably on the couch after a long day, or perhaps you are diligently working away at your desk, and suddenly, without warning, your cat starts gently nibbling on your fingers or your hand. These are not aggressive bites, but are more akin to playful pinches, a sign of endearment. To humans, this behavior might seem rather odd or even slightly alarming, but in the feline world, it is a well-recognized and accepted form of affection. This is, in fact, precisely how a mother cat playfully nips her kittens, and also how grown-up kittens behave with one another when they feel a close bond of kinship and camaraderie. By doing this to you, they are symbolically welcoming you into their pride, their inner circle. You are no longer just a human in their eyes, you are someone whom they can touch without any fear or tension. This light nibble is their own special way of communicating, "I am so incredibly comfortable with you that I can truly be myself, without any reservations." Sign number 3. Sleeping on or near you. In the quiet stillness of the room, they silently approach you and settle comfortably on your legs, your chest, or your stomach. Sometimes, they might even curl up contentedly by your head or in the crook of your arm, becoming almost an extension of yourself. It might at first seem as though they are simply seeking out a warm and comfortable spot in which to rest. However, it is important to remember that sleep is the most vulnerable state for any predator in the wild. A cat will never choose to rest in a place where they do not feel completely and utterly safe and secure. By choosing you as their anchor, they are demonstrating a profound and absolute level of trust in you. If your cat uses you as a living pillow, it means that your mere presence is synonymous with feelings of peace, security, and protection. Even if they simply choose to sleep within arm's reach, the underlying message remains the same: I can completely relax and let my guard down when I am near you. You are my person, the one I trust above all others. Sign number 4. Licking your skin and hair. Without any prompting or encouragement from you, they come over and begin methodically licking your hand, your hair, or your chin with their characteristically rough tongue. This is not a game or a frivolous activity, it is a deep and meaningful expression of care and affection. This ritualistic behavior, which is scientifically known as allogrooming, that is, the act of grooming a member of the same species, serves as a powerful social glue in the feline world. It is how mothers care for and nurture their young, and how adult cats strengthen the bonds within their close-knit group. A cat cannot simply say the words, "I care deeply about you." But when they lick you in this way, they are effectively saying those very words in their own unique and special language. By allowing them to do this, you are accepting their care and affection and confirming your status as a full and valued member of their family unit. Sign number 5. Presenting gifts. Imagine awakening in the morning, perhaps on the first day of January in the year 2024, and discovering a plaything resembling a small rodent, a spherical object, or even a piece of fabric, possibly one of your own socks, retrieved from beneath the furniture near your resting place. This discovery might elicit a smile or a perplexed expression, yet for your feline companion, it represents a gesture of profound significance. In the untamed environment, a feline predator presents its captured prey to those members of its social grouping whom it is instructing or nurturing, such as their young offspring. By bestowing upon you their trophies, whether a manufactured toy or a crumpled fragment of paper, they are acknowledging your presence within their defined territory and familial structure. It is their unique method of expressing, "Behold, I have obtained this item. I am sharing this, the most valuable possession I have, with you, because you constitute a part of my very being." Consider this behavior, which we might designate as gesture number 6, creating biscuits or kneading. You find yourself seated in a chair, perhaps experiencing a moment of melancholy, and unexpectedly, your feline friend descends onto your lap and commences a rhythmic pressing motion with their forelimbs, as though working upon an invisible mass of dough. This instinctive action originates from their early development. It is the manner in which young felines stimulate the flow of nourishment from their maternal source. A feline engages in the action of creating biscuits only when experiencing a state of complete security and contentment. Should they perform this action upon you, it signifies that you are the origin of that fundamental tranquility. At that specific juncture, you embody the essence of domesticity and maternal provision. By entrusting you with this most susceptible state, they are bestowing upon you one of the most profound expressions of affection. Consider, as gesture number 7, the act of head bunting and rubbing. As they traverse your vicinity, they approach and make contact with your lower limb, upper limb, or even your countenance, not with their flank, but deliberately with their brow. This is not merely a caress, it is an act of marking. Felines possess glands located on their forehead, cheeks, and chin, which secrete pheromones, unique olfactory markers. When they rub against you, they are quite literally designating you as theirs, intermingling your scent with their own and establishing a shared familial aura. It is their imperceptible, yet very tangible signature that communicates to other creatures, "This individual belongs to my collective." Let us contemplate gesture number 8, quiet companionship. They do not produce a rumbling vocalization, demand tactile interaction, or ascend onto your lap. They simply take a seat in close proximity. Occasionally, they will settle at the opposite extremity of the seating arrangement, in the portal, or upon the window ledge, silently observing your actions. You might be completely absorbed in your personal pursuits, yet they are simply present within the same spatial dimension. This is perhaps the most mature and tranquil expression of fondness. Genuine affection does not necessitate constant attentiveness, it simply exists. A feline's capacity to remain near you for extended durations, without soliciting anything in return, signifies that they perceive you as a secure and integral component of their existence. Consider gesture number 9, greeting you at the door. You arrive at your domicile following a prolonged day, weary and immersed in contemplation. As soon as the rotational movement of the metallic implement occurs within the locking mechanism, they are immediately present. Occasionally, they will merely sit and observe, while at other times they will advance, rub against your lower limbs, and emit vocalizations. Even if they feign a lack of concern, you can discern that they were awaiting your arrival. This is not merely a simple salutation, but a ritual of reunification, restoring the integrity of their existence. For a feline, your departure and subsequent return constitute a significant aspect of their life's cadence. Your arrival signifies that their existence is once again complete and harmonious. Contemplate gesture number 10, gentle wake-up calls at the same time. You are in a state of slumber, and unexpectedly you perceive the delicate touch of a paw, a damp olfactory organ against your cheek, or simply a warm physical presence nearby. Occasionally, this can be irritating, but in actuality, it is more than merely a request for sustenance. Felines are exquisitely attuned to their human companions' biological rhythms. They possess an awareness of when you are experiencing stress or not experiencing restful sleep. When they come to rouse you, they are not merely adhering to a predetermined schedule, they are restoring you to reality, verifying that all is well. They are your personal, furry barometer, integrated into your inner sphere. Finally, consider gesture number 11, watching from afar. There are moments, every now and then, when you might notice them observing you. They are often positioned some distance away, perhaps settled comfortably on the floor, perched atop a cabinet, or nestled upon the windowsill, and they are simply watching. Their gaze is remarkably calm, incredibly soft, and deeply attentive. This observation is not about exerting control, nor is it driven by mere idle curiosity. Rather, it is a silent exchange, a gentle check-in, a non-verbal inquiry that translates to, "Are you still there? I see you clearly."
Is evaluating allricht with you?
They never intrude upon your personal space, but instead, they subtly confirm your very presence. If you happen to catch that knowing look, the simplest thing to do is just slowly blink back at them in acknowledgement. In doing so, you have just quietly confirmed to them, "Yes, I am indeed here. And I am perfectly okay too, thank you." Human conceptions of love are frequently associated with boisterous declarations, enthusiastic hugs, and demonstrative, visible actions. However, feline affection is a refined art of silence, intricately woven from the most almost imperceptible nuances. They communicate not through spoken words, but through their unwavering presence, breathing softly nearby, thoughtfully leaving their gifts, gently waking you in the mornings with a tender touch, and watching over you from across the expanse of the room. It is within these seemingly small actions that their silent, but undeniably sincere, "I love you" quietly resides. Perhaps you recognized your own beloved cat within these descriptions? Please share in the comments section how your cherished pet communicates their feelings to you, without resorting to words, using only the expressive language of cats. Give us a paw up if you wholeheartedly agree that a cat is not merely an animal, but also a kindred spirit who simply speaks a different and uniquely beautiful language. Subscribe to our ongoing exploration of furry secrets, and learn how to truly listen to what your cat is trying to tell you. They are constantly speaking to you, even in the profoundest of silences. Until the next time we connect.